I can't. What do you do with it?
Okay, so everyone's ready to log in, but we still have some time before login, right?
I already got logged in.
Yes, is there somebody stand back?
Sort of.
Sort of.
Two teachers and a guy named Willie.
Start.
No clue.
On the stage, we are getting everything out for our Halloween party. Just trying to see what we have and what we. I'm gonna talk to you guys real quick. I'm probably gonna do the class craft theme.
Can you hear that heater going?
Nope, you're good.
God. Cold in here.
Okay, it is 8:30. We will start our meeting. I think we're missing.
Yes, so, no, all right, so we'll start off with our, oh, here's Emma. How many students are supposed to have today? We have everyone. Perfect. So, today we're gonna start off, so, yesterday we did our story share, or we did our pop stories that we did yesterday in our little breakout rooms. And today you guys are gonna share with the rest of the class, or the rest of the group, what you guys said in those stories. So we'll start off with my group. And my group had Riley and Winston in it.
Can you share your screen?
And I know that we
Your document.
didn't finish our story. I'm not seeing Winston today, so Riley, would you like to? Will do. Our group one right here. Can everyone see my screen? Can people hear me or see my screen?
Yeah, I got you. You're cutting out a little bit, but we can see it.
Okay, so can I have group one to talk about what they said about their story?
That is Morgan and Emma.
What are we doing?
Just tell the group about your story that you guys made yesterday with me.
We really just kept adding random things to it and made it kind of funny.
What was so funny about it? What all did you add to it?
One of you can read it to the group. Emma, why don't you read it to the group?
Okay. Suddenly I see figures grab my arm as I itched through the darkness. Then I got pulled into the darkness. It was biting me, but oddly it didn't hurt. And the sheep was black and red and it looked very scary. The sheep had a clown suit on and it pulled me down the stairs where there was hundreds of other sheep and they all ate cotton candy for breakfast. And then they pulled us to the secret underground tunnel where they made mice friends. They all ate chocolate chips and when they pulled me down, there were all 8 chocolate chips or chips. George Washington joined us and he took me to an underground rainbow. The rainbow made out of Skittles that the sheep ate for a midnight snack. Thankfully, George Washington tossed his wig to me. We all ate Skittles and candy until we exploded. They now know me as the George Washington sheep.
Wow, that was a fantastic story, group one. Wow. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to group two. Who all was in group two, if they would like to read their story or talk about their story?
That was me, Devin, and Renee. So Devin or Renee, if you would read that, please. Is Renee on here? Yeah, she is. All right, Devin, you're being voluntold.
You are, and the other one is
All right.
I, which is
So I just read the story here.
Yeah, go.
the what?
All right.
Four enormous spiders jumped.
I gotta
jumped us.
move
She
one thing.
shouted.
Okay.
She shouted.
I walked into the living room.
Four
Huge
times zero
bouquets of
equals
flowers were everywhere, but I had no idea why I got there.
zero. Spiders.
As I walked from my car to the front door, I noticed muddy footprints on my steps. I locked my car from the steps and slowly walked inside. As I entered the house, I noticed huge flowers everywhere. I completed whose could be from and how they got into my house. The muddy footprints dissipated down the hallway. I followed into the back. The tracks were gone. As I walked into my bedroom, I found one white rose with a letter placed on my pillow. It reads, "After meeting you at the cafe, I couldn't resist. I had to bring the flowers. P.S. You're something."
What a romantic story. I love the word choice of contemplated and dissipated. Very fancy. All right, now we're going to move on to group 3. And that was my group. Oh, there's the rest of the story right here. Oopsie. All right. Well, there's the rest of the story. But yeah, we'll still move on to group 3. We didn't get super far in our story, but I had Riley and Winston in my group. Did one of you want to read our story? Riley or Winston, did one of you want to read the story?
Okay, Riley, go.
So she broke open the fortune cookie, but there was a map on the tiny slip of paper. The piece of paper turned out to be a treasure map. She decided to go on a treasure hunt. She packed up her belongings and started off. She decided to bring along Sally. They took a ship to Canada.
All beautiful stories. I love it. All right, I'm going to stop screen sharing now. All right. So now we're going to move on to our next activity. Those are all great stories that we had. Now, I know some of you guys weren't here yesterday, but yesterday we read one of Aesop's fables. And if you know the story, The Tortoise and the Hare, that dude, Aesop, wrote that story, and he wrote a bunch of other stories. And we read one of his stories yesterday that talked about how there were some very greedy predator animals like lions and bears and wolves. And they had been like too greedy, and they had been sort of taking away from the land, and all the other animals like the donkey weren't doing so well, and they all blamed the donkey. So the message of the story, like when we were talking about theme, which is the message of the story, and the message of that story was that the leaders shouldn't sort of like blame the people they are leading, and people shouldn't be too greedy. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to draw a picture. So do all of you guys have some like a piece of like blank piece of paper along with some like coloring, like color pencil, marker, crayon, whatever you got? Let me know if you don't have that. But it's like a quick raise of the hand. We all good? Perfect. All right, so you guys are gonna draw a picture that's representative or that shows the theme of that story you read. So that shows the theme of like something that is too greedy, or something that shows that the leaders shouldn't like oppress the people that they're leading. All right, are we all good to go for that? Everyone give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if they know what they need to do. Any thumbs ups or thumbs down of what we need to do?
You guys all look good. So
Am I coming through? Can people
go ahead and
hear me?
start. And if for some reason you have a hard time trying to illustrate the theme, you can just draw something that is.
Can people give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if they know what they're doing? Oh, thumbs up, we're good to go. Perfect. All right. So yeah, you guys can have a little bit of time to do that. We're just gonna sort of chill. You guys have any
Barry, you're cutting.
questions?
Yeah,
you
real by it.
guys can ask us. We'll be
Where-
right here, ready to go.
Where are we supposed to do? I couldn't hear the thing he said because was glitching out.
So about 14 minutes for that. Then we'll talk about it. All right. Do I sound better?
Where are we supposed to
Do I sound better now that I turned off my video? No, I don't sound better.
So, Cole, you're going to draw a picture that represents the theme of the story we read yesterday. Can you hear me okay?
I have no clue what the story is because I couldn't get on yesterday.
That's okay. So, I'm gonna actually just read it to you guys again because some of you weren't here.
Okay.
So
I was
I'm
gonna say we could just share it to them too. And if they read it yesterday, don't worry about it if they didn't.
Yeah, if you were here yesterday and you heard the story, then don't worry about it. I'm just gonna read it out loud and you can just continue on. You can mute me through your computer if you want, whatever it is. But I'm gonna read it to the people that weren't here, just so they can get an idea. And maybe even if you guys were here yesterday, but you don't really remember it, then you can listen along too. Okay. Once upon a time, a severe plague raged among the animals. Many died, and those who lived were so ill that they cared for neither food nor drink and dragged themselves about listlessly. No longer could a fat young hen tempt Master Fox to dinner, nor a tender lamb rouse greedy Sir Wolf's appetite. At last the lion decided to call a council. When all the animals were gathered together, he arose and said, "Dear friends, I believe the gods have sent this plague upon us as a punishment for our sins. Therefore, the most guilty one of us must be offered in a sacrifice. Perhaps we may thus attain forgiveness and a cure for all. I will confess all my sins first, I admit, but that I have been very greedy and have devoured many sheep. They had done me no harm. I had eaten goats and bulls and stags. To tell the truth, I even ate up a sheep herd now and then, a shepherd. Now, if I'm the most guilty, I am ready to be sacrificed. But I think it's best that each one confesses his sins as I have done. Then we can decide in all justice who is the most guilty." "Your Majesty," said the fox, "you are too good. Can it be a crime to eat sheep, such stupid mutton heads? No, no, Your Majesty, you have done them great honor by eating them. And so far as shepherds are concerned, we all know they belong to that punny race that pretends to be our masters." All the animals applauded the fox loudly. Then though the tiger, the bear, the wolf, and all the savage beasts recited the most wicked deeds, all were excused and made to appear very saint-like and innocent. It was now the ass's turn to confess. I remember, he said guiltily, that one day, as I was passing a field belonging to some priests, I was so tempted by the tender grass and my hunger that I could not resist nibbling a bit of it. I had no right to do it, I admit. A great uproar among the beasts interrupted him. Here was the culprit who had brought misfortune on all of them. What a horrible crime it was to eat grass that belonged to someone else. It was enough to hang anyone for, much more an ass. Immediately they all fell upon him, the wolf in the lead, and soon had made an end to him, sacrificing him to the gods, then and there, and without the formality of an altar. So there's that. And the theme we decided on was the weak are made to suffer for the misdeeds of the powerful. So you guys that weren't here, we kind of discussed that yesterday, but now today you're just going to draw a picture of what you see the theme as. And if you, for some reason, have a hard time with that, then just draw a picture, or maybe draw a picture of what you think about when you heard that story. You have about 10 more minutes, 12 minutes-ish.
All right, we got about 4 minutes left.
How's everyone feeling about their drawing? Getting pretty close?
Yeah.
We got about we got about 1 minute left. So make sure you make your final touches on your drawing, and then we'll talk about them in a little bit.
Yeah, did you just get that time limit deal?
Yeah, it said that.
No longer has a time limit.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, right on.
I'm gonna actually cut us down right now, and I'm going to break us out into breakout rooms so that we can kind of discuss these with each other.
What time do you want to pull the class back?
I'll pull it back at 8 or yeah, 8 like 59.
That'll work. Are the breakout rooms not working?
No, I'm creating them really fast.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, there you go. Hello. Okay, so why don't you guys, we'll just start with Morgan and I'll have you just hold your drawing up and kind of tell me about it. Tell us about it. Ooh. Aw. I like that. Did you use the crayons to create your art?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay. Emma, why don't you go next?
I named it the sacrifice place.
Oh, I couldn't see it. Sorry. Will you I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. Perfect. Awesome. That's really cool. Okay, Keenan.
This is the donkey eating the grass by the church.
Wow, I like it.
There's people going into the church.
Oh, awesome. Are they gonna go watch the sacrifice? Maybe.
No, that's when the donkey was eating the grass, but the people are going to church.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome. I like that. Those are really cool, guys. I like that you all had you had a donkey. Emma, you made the sacrifice place. That's cool. I like that you added church, Canaan. And Morgan, I like that you made the donkey crying. You thought that he was sad. I would be sad too if I was the donkey. So that's really awesome. Okay, I'm gonna end the breakout rooms now. So we'll go back.
Said this meeting is being recorded.
We gotta do that for class.
Yeah. And then we'll delete it. We got everybody back. Devin, what are you laughing about?
Brayden and Riley messing around.
Uh-oh.
So that's about it for today. I hope you guys all had a good discussion about your pictures in your breakout rooms. Tomorrow we will move on to something else. We're going to read a story. And then you guys are going to create your own story. So that's it for today. You guys did an awesome job.
So start thinking about your story and what you're going to write tonight.
It's actually on the story we read tomorrow, so they don't have to worry about it.
What? Oh, that's my bad. My group, I thought we were writing it on our story, but so I misled you guys. So wait till tomorrow.
Yep, we'll see you later.
That was a bit of a doozy. Oh, well. Oh, what a great day for the internet to bug out.
Yeah, I thought we were writing a story on their picture they drew today. That's my
That was
bad.
the first idea. That was the very first idea that we came up with, but we changed it.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
That's right. All right. The all little monsters go to school. I got you. I forgot
Yep.
about that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I think that went well. There's not really much to
Yeah.
talk about.
Other than I don't want to do this as a teacher, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
either, but I don't hate it right now. I mean, I do hate it compared to teaching in person, but
Yeah. But I don't think it would be too bad, like, because you'd figure out your stuff that goes wrong real quick.
yeah.
You know, if you're gonna be just doing it for one class, but no, I'd be all right.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I think I really like the kids. They're fun.
Good.
I'm gonna stop the recording. It's cool that we don't have a 40-minute time limit.
I wonder why that's off.
I don't know.
That works.
I don't know if that's gonna continue for the rest of Zoom or what, but
Yeah, who knows?
that's cool.
I guess we will find out. What do you guys know about this? Let me pull it up. Sorry. The certificate of completion for arts integration Moodle teaching.
You have to
Teaching.
go to on day like 5 or something, or
Oh, really?
Yeah,
there's
you know that.
you have to make an account and then complete this like training. It's like an hour.
Oh, Jesus. When
You
was it
don't-
due?
It's nothing. You don't even have to pay attention to it. You just click a video, do your own thing, come back to it when it's done, and go about your day. And then like the end exam thing is just your personal opinion on what you just went through. It's not even a real exam.
All right, let me see if I can find this sucker.
Yeah, if you don't finish the video in the specific time, then they'll tell you you have to do it again.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find this dang thing because that's like I couldn't find it. So.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what day it's on. It was like
Well, I just went on day 5. I didn't see it.
last Wednesday, whatever day last Wednesday was.
Last Wednesday. Well, that should be 5 days ago. Wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Oh, last Wednesday. She's even got them written. So day 6. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I don't see it on here either. What the heck?
It's kind of hidden.
We'll go to day 7. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. Dude, the one thing I don't like about this is like she has 2 different things that have different homework on it.